Hi there, this is Tony Byrne from the Resource Corporation, and I'm here with Duncan Fry from ARX again. And today we're going to look at a couple of products. This one is a new release. This is the ISO Balancer VC, VC for volume control, and we also have the ISO De-Balancer. Balancers, de-balancers. What do we do with those?
It's all too hard.
It is. I'm already confused. What's the story, Doug?
This converts a consumer high impedance signal from a CD player, DVD player, into a balanced signal that mixers are expecting to see.
Okay. So it's converting a consumer signal into a pro audio type
signal.
signal.
That's right. That's why it's got the pro audio connectors and the consumer connectors. And there's also a loop output, so if you have to go to some other device, you can.
Oh, okay, cool.
If you're interrupting the flow from your DVD player, you can plug it in there, the audio, and have it keep going to where it was going originally.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so it's providing effectively two signals.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's great. And just once again, I know we've covered this in previous videos, but the concept of a balanced signal, this is to give us the kind of headroom and control we require from the mic channels on a desk, is that right?
Well, yeah. Quite often, a low impedance balanced signal will run a long way without losing any quality of signal. A high impedance signal will run 20 feet tops.
Okay. And
it'll also pick up noise along the way.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, you've all been on stage with a guitar cable that goes crackle when you shake it. That's a high impedance lead. It's what they do. And they gradually lose top end the longer they get.
Right.
Balanced signal won't lose any of that. So we convert your normal signal from your consumer item into a pro signal. And that's the signal that can run down, several hundred metres of multi-core cable into your mixer and sound as good as where it started.
Okay, fantastic. So this sits near the device we're converting, and then we run our mic cables or whatever.
That's right.
And we can go as long as we want because we converted it into a signal that's compatible for that kind of use.
Yeah, it's what the mixer is expecting to see.
All right, so we've had ISO balancers before. This one, VC?
This has a volume control. It's a revolutionary new concept. You can turn it up or down.
Wow, that must have been a long meeting.
Oh, it was, but it's very handy.
Yeah.
Very handy when it's just not too loud. You could just knock it back a bit.
I guess
it won't make it any louder, but it will stop it. You can knock back more excess volume.
So if it's a hot signal, it gives us the ability to pull it back a bit.
That's right. Yeah.
And I guess the relevance to this is that lots of consumer devices have varying degrees of
degrees, and sometimes you can't change it.
Yeah.
It's flat out.
So that's a very good point. Most of the controls on consumer goods are volume controls for when you're listening to it through their own particular system.
Yeah, or on a DVD player, there's very rarely an output volume control.
Wouldn't be.
Or a CD player either.
So it's all being handled separately. So this gives us that kind of external control.
Just a bit more control, and it's all about control.
All right. So having gone to all the trouble of balancing something, we then need a de-balancer. What's the story there?
Well, this is a gadget. It does the exact opposite. And why would we need to do that? Because if we want to run our balanced audio into a consumer product, it doesn't have a balanced input. We have to convert it back to an unbalanced high impedance input and send it into the gadget.
All right.
Big screen TVs are a common one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they typically have input like this, and you maybe have a mixer way down there. If you run a high impedance signal from the mixer round to the TV for audio, it'll pick up noise, it'll lose top end, it'll buzz and crackle and all sorts of things because that's what they do.
Okay.
Yeah. By using one of these, you can put this near the gadget, come into it with your balanced signal, go out of it with your unbalanced signal.
All right. So applications for this might be someone's monitoring. For instance, they might be in a church or something, and they're monitoring the service remotely, and so this way it gives them an unfettered signal to watch through a TV. Or it could be someone's doing a recording from a desk to a consumer recording product like a DVD recorder or
something with RCA inputs.
Okay, so this converts it the other way.
Yep, and like everything else, it's made in Australia, made in sunny downtown Hyatt by the little elves at the ARX factory.
Perfect.